Hey everybody, welcome to Dog Minded. Today we are going to be eating at the Creek House restaurant in Walnut Creek. It's a dim sum restaurant, family owned, and it has such a plentiful menu, and everybody in Walnut Creek loves this place because they just have everything you could want, except they don't have cucumber salad. And you know I do love to get the cucumbers with the hot sauce on it, but it's okay. They have lots of other things, and we're very excited to try it. Actually, the intrepid fisherman has tried it before. I just haven't. Looking forward to it. Look at these crab rangoon rolls we got at the Creek House dim sum restaurant in Walnut Creek. They're delicious. As you can see, I've already started eating them. They're so fresh. Like usually you get these, well, of course I usually get them from Panda Express, but they're delicately deep fried, and the sauce could be a little thicker. It's sort of thin, right? That red sauce, but it's still yummy. Yum. Also, I want to mention that the consistency of the crab and cream cheese is so good. This whole thing is delicate. Look at how beautiful it is. A delicate flour. Here's the inside. See how delicate it is? It's really, really good. So this is the inside of the Creek House restaurant in Walnut Creek. And it's sort of empty right now, but really this place is usually cranking. It's very, very popular. The food is very good here. It opens at 10 and there's usually a line. Okay, one more thing about the crab rangoon. So we love Tim Lee. You know, he does a lot of buffet videos, and he's an inspiration. Well, he would try to eat this at once. I tried to put the whole thing in my mouth like he would, and it will fit in my mouth, but then I would either choke or I'd have to be chewing like with my mouth open. I don't know how he does it. He's able to put these humongous bites in his mouth and still talk and not show food. It's like a real hidden talent, right?
Stores it in his squirrel.
Yeah, he has a squirrel pouch. It's an amazing talent. I'm so happy that he discovered his talent on Earth. Many people don't discover that. Oh, it smells so fragrant. Thank you. I will. Look at these. This is the wonton soup, and look at how generous. That's a generous amount of wontons. You never see that many wontons. And I always like when they spoon it up for you, although I would have taken much less wontons and much more broth. So a little bit more about the soup. It is really good. It's very delicate. The wontons are so generously filled. So now I'm going to take a bite of the pork soup. Are you supposed to do anything with this? Usually we dip it like in a ginger, don't we? Ginger sauce. Huh? That's really spicy. I think that's chili sauce. Okay. I don't even know how to do this. Maybe with my fingers. There we go. Oh. Okay, the broth in that is so good. It's so, gosh, it almost seems like it has a lemongrass in it, which you know it doesn't because that's Thai, but it's really good. Okay, now we're gonna try the green beans and see what we think. What do you think?
That's good. It's strong.
Yeah, it's very, it's a bit spicy.
Yeah.
I think it's like a black bean sauce. It's good, but man, I can't get over this pork pork soup. I forgot what it was called. What was it called?
It's like a dumpling.
Dumpling. It is so good. The broth inside is to die for. It's a strong ginger yumminess. I wish that broth had it, but I guess wonton soup is usually more delicate. Yeah, the crab, Ifu, sorry. Crab Ifu noodles arrived. Look at how plentiful. They are really generous here with their servings. Let's just take a noodle off to try and eat it. Oh, look how hot it is. Oh my gosh, this is a long noodle. I thought I could eat one, but I can't. I have to mention again those pork dumpling pork soup dumplings. If you come here, you have to get that and maybe order several of them because having two was not enough. I kind of want to open up the dumpling, pour the soup into a mug and just drink it. That's how good it was. Yum. Okay, let's try some more things. Let's try the noodles. Okay, so I looked and looked and looked, and the generosity does not go to the crab noodles. All I can find is this tiny piece. I'm not even sure it's crab. It seems like it's more like mushrooms. But let's take a taste of it and see if it's just so awesome. I'm gonna cut it into a small bite with my crab. Whoopsie. Sorry, there's a lot of finger there. Okay, let's try it again. Here's the crab and noodle. Okay, it was good. And it is crab, but it is small. So, in conclusion, this is what we got. I'm not sure what the total was. It was $75. It was a lot of food, and we'll be able to take home food. It was really good. I might pass on the crab noodles if I were you, and seriously, get several of the pork soup dumplings. So good. That was the highlight of the meal for me. Oh, and the crab rangoons too. Great restaurant. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, tell all your friends. We really appreciate it. Happy eating, everybody.